There's also a brand new bill in the House. This one's sponsored by a Republican and a Democrat to do more to support moms in the military. Now, I want to bring in the Congresswoman who introduced that bill on Friday. It's Democrat Chrissy Houlihan from Pennsylvania. She is also an Air Force veteran. Congresswoman, your bill is called the Military Moms Matter Act. And here are just a few of the things it does. It would expand paternity leave and convalescent leave. It gives new moms 12 months to meet their fitness test. It expands pelvic health services, postpartum depression, and anxiety screening, and more as well. Why is this bill needed so very much right now, Congresswoman?
And thanks very much for having me again. This is a really important bill that addresses some of the things that I frankly struggled with when I was serving active duty in the Air Force 30 years ago that still very much need to be addressed to welcome new members to our military families. And so many of these aspects are things that are common sense, frankly. My mother always told me it takes 9 months to deliver. It should take at least 9 months to recover your body. This part of the bill talks about that problem where we are being asked to undergo physical fitness tests, weight requirements, and we really ought to make sure that after a baby is delivered that the woman, the soldier or sailor, albeit, is able to meet those requirements and has enough time for her body to recover and to recover safely. It also allows for us to be able to have the right amount of time to adjust to a new family member. And this is both for men and for women to give them 12 weeks of paternity or maternity leave, which is consistent with what we already have for our federal employees as well as a result of actions that we also took in the 116th Congress. So there's a lot of different stuff, moving parts in this that make sure that we're taking care of our soldiers and sailors and Marines. It's really, really an airman, really an important piece of legislation, as you mentioned, bipartisan, and I'm very, very hopeful that we'll be able to push this forward.
Have you heard from military leadership yet about the legislation? What do they say about it?
Yes, indeed. I actually had the chance to meet with the Pennsylvania Guardsmen who are serving down in Washington, D.C., the women who are part of our Guard, and talk to them about this exact issue. This, in fact, was one of the things that they asked for help on, was addressing the problem that they were having when they were delivering children. And amongst those problems, these issues that this bill addressed. I also was in Fort Hood last week and had the opportunity to talk with general officers about this particular issue and just about the struggle of the fact that 20% or so of our armed services, our people wearing uniforms, are women, and we want to make sure that we're welcoming and inclusive of them. That's a growing population. We anticipate in the next 10 years or so that it'll be 30%, and it's certainly my hope that it will become 51%, which is actually the number of people who are women in our general population at large.
Congresswoman Chrissy Houlihan of Pennsylvania. Congresswoman, keep us posted on the bill. Best of luck to you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.